So I'm sure you guys know who TommyInnit is and who Jidion is. And if you didn't know, they've been in a recent drama, which is honestly just super silly. And it's caused a lot of anger on both sides of the aisle. You know, Jidion fans are mad with TommyInnit, and TommyInnit is mad with Jidion fans, and vice versa. And it finally came to a head. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel. You have nothing to lose. So if you guys weren't up to date on the drama, pretty much what happened was there was a recent TwitchCon event where TommyInnit was one of the people you could go and meet and have a meet and greet with. He was one of the streamers there. And Jidion has previously been banned on his Twitch account, so he decided to go to TwitchCon and do some trolling and make a video on it. And then apparently it ended with Jidion being kicked out by Twitch staff, which he live streamed on his Instagram page. And after that, TommyInnit did like an hour-long stream where he pretty much was just dogging on Jidion, saying that he was harassing his fans and harassing him and just being a real dick. And, you know, he thought, oh, well, he wouldn't release this footage. And Jidion pretty much said, well, of course I'm going to release the footage. It exonerates me. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. Jidion released his TwitchCon vlog. And, yeah, he was being loud and he was being obnoxious. But the claim of harassment was completely unjustified. And I think it's really important to know the difference, because he got kicked out of TwitchCon for harassment when all he was doing was being like excited. And Jidion made a really good point where he pretty much said that, you know, what if he was actually just a over enthusiastic fan of TommyInnit and they kicked him out for wanting to meet this guy? I would be really upset, you know, if that were me in that position. So in the vlog he shows him being, you know, very rowdy, and, you know, he's screaming hello Tommy and, you know, we want Tommy and that kind of crap. But he's not making fun of anyone in the line. He's not being crazy. He's honestly just acting like any other TommyInnit fan. And, you know, there was plenty of people in the line with him that were screaming, you know, and cheering for Tommy to come out and so they could meet him. And then this one group, which is pretty much how the drama went off, was, you know, telling him to shut the F up and being super rude to him just because he was you know, yeah, he was annoying. He was being annoying. That was him trolling. But he was just being over enthusiastic, which I mean, I don't know why they were so rude about it. He even says in the video, I thought the Minecraft community was a lot more nicer, and so did I mean, these people telling him to shut the F up in the line where they're, you know, they were just screaming with him, just at a quieter pace. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And another big part about this is that TommyInnit said he was annoying and trolling and harassing his entire line of fans that wanted to meet TommyInnit. But in the vlog, there's like at least a dozen times where people in line for TommyInnit are fans of Jidion, and Jidion takes pictures with them, he signs crap for him, he does all this stuff for him because, you know, he's another creator and that's what he does. So, you know, he says he's being harassing to his fans. Well, this is video evidence that he's not. And yeah, he's being a little annoying, but harassment is a huge step up from being a little louder than you should, you know, being too enthusiastic. In the video, Jidion prefaced the footage by saying that he didn't fault Tommy for taking his fans' side during the initial ordeal last month, but continued to argue that he hadn't harassed anyone. And I completely agree with him. You know, all TommyInnit security told him was that, you know, someone was getting kicked out for harassment, and I mean, of course he's going to believe his fans, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, and if anything, the fans looked harassing and more aggressive to Jidion than anything. So Jidion's just being, you know, super enthusiastic, and his fans are telling him to shut the F up and, you know, all this crap. And if anything, that's more harassing than being a little too loud. I'm not gonna lie, says TommyInnit. Says Jidion, it's not Tommy's fault he said anything, because if I had a meet and greet with my fans and my fans were telling me that someone was being rude to them and harassing them, I'm not even going to try to look for the facts, he said. I'm 100% going to agree with my boys and supporters, and I'm going to go crazy and probably even said worse stuff than he did. But in this case, it's not true, and I got the footage in 4K to prove it. And you know what? A bunch of fans on Twitter are calling for TommyInnit to apologize. Now, do I think he should apologize? Yes and no. Now, obviously, I'd like him to do another stream where he watches the full footage and, pretty much shows that, yeah, he was being annoying, but he wasn't harassing anyone. And, an apology might be nice, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think not many people even know about this drama, so the fact that it became such a overnight sensation when his TwitchCon video came out that got like 5 million views in its first couple days. Jidion received several complaints from the fans, which resulted in security staff members coming over to assist the situation. Nothing came of the complaints though, and Jidion was able to eventually meet and take a photo with Tommy. Tommy has yet to respond to Jidion's last video, and we'll keep you up to date. Yeah, but I think it makes TommyInnit fans look really bad. I mean, they're complaining about being victimized and being harassed by this guy while also, doing the exact thing that he was doing. He was also screaming, being excited for Tommy, and then the fans were telling Jidion to shut the F up, and then they claimed that they were harassing him, which was just absolutely ridiculous. And then he eventually, it's fine that he finally got a picture with Tommy. I mean, I guess that was his whole shtick, that's what he wanted to do for the video, but then he got kicked out, I think immediately after, which is just super ridiculous, but I mean, that's what happens, I think this is just another repeated version of TommyInnit. He didn't know what was happening and he still talked on it. And I think it's a good lesson for other creators and YouTubers that are like that. You shouldn't talk on stuff unless you know the facts. And then obviously there might have been a problem with communication, because apparently Jidion was asked to delete the footage before he released the video from TommyInnit, and if anything, he should have just shown TommyInnit the footage of actually Jidion being harassed. And then people were saying, oh, Tommy is racist and hates Jidion because he's black, and obviously I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case. I would have done the exact same thing in my position, if I ever did a meet and greet and my fans were telling me, that someone's harassing them, I would obviously be on their side. But I do think Tommy should address the situation and pretty much, give maybe like an update on it, because now a bunch of TommyInnit fans that think Jidion is a harasser and was harassing TommyInnit and his fans, and that's obviously not the case, and that's what we can see from here. Alright, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.